Rick Ross to a degree, 2 Chainz to a degree, but like Migos was able to take that element of hip hop and make it an actual chart topping, mainstream pop level
award-winning
success.
status.
Award-winning, like they really took it to a different level outside of just being like street music.
And unfortunately, this also kind of marks the turn of the mumble rap, even though they're not doing mumble rap per se them, but then you have other artists who come out after them, like Designer and maybe in the future, Young Thug, where we start to hear the sound that sounds similar to them, but it's more on the mumble rap side than rather than where
I feel like where I feel like this kind of predates it. This is kind of like the I guess like the forefather of mumble rap, if you will. But see the difference between them and what we would consider mumble rap is they're actually saying words.
Yeah, they actually got bars. They're actually saying stuff.
You know what I mean? They're like, when we say mumble rap, we mean legitimately not using words. You know what I mean? Like, whereas Migos, they have, an unorthodox approach to their music, but they're at least, saying something. They're at least, on subject, saying, something, conveying ideas to the point where, like I said, they're at least in a point where you can actually, okay, there's something here. You know what I mean?
Whereas Young Thug, you're literally hearing just, I don't
know what you're saying, bro, like, at all. You know what I mean? That's the difference. Whereas, like I said, Migos at least had, a form of, there's at least some form of musicality in what they're doing.
And even though you might not understand it, because there's a lot of slang in here.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of Atlanta slang, a lot of drug talk. So it's things that could go over your head, but doesn't mean they're not saying nothing